Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our viewers and listeners of INCRadio. I'm Sister Lorraine Lawinco Manabat from Fayetteville, North Carolina, District of Virginia. Kamusta po kayo? Magandang umaga po sa lahat na nakikinig ngayon sa Pilipinas. Good morning to all of you. Right now, here, our weather here in North Carolina is 50 degrees Celsius. And I'm enjoying the weather today. It's mostly cloudy and um, timely. That's what I'm teaching my kids right now in science. In second grade, we're talking about weather. So, what are you guys eating right now? What are you wearing right now? Those who are in our North Carolina region, are you enjoying this weather as I am enjoying it? Right now, I would like to again remind all our viewers and listeners to continue on typing on your comments. Tell us where you're from. Our hashtag challenge is still ongoing. One hashtag per comment, and we will make sure that we will read all your comments and read all our early greeters a while ago, our viewers and listeners. And also, if you wanted to be connected, you download our INC radio app, and you're also being connected with different satellite studios here in INC Radio. And also, don't forget to click that like button and the subscribe button. And for our viewers and listeners, our topic today is so exciting. It's enjoy the journey. If you could see on our beautiful screen, yes, thank you so much, Kuya Tech, Ate Lucy, for that wonderful screen right now. Enjoying the journey. When I hear this, is it about traveling? What do you mean by journey? How will I enjoy that journey that I am right now? And I would like our viewers and listeners to comment, discuss what journey are you taking on right now? Is it the literal meaning? And our guest for today will also help us unlock this big word, enjoying the journey. And I am so excited to be with her today on our episode here in INC Radio Virginia. And I would like to welcome Sister Marta Devnam. Good
Hi,
afternoon, Sister
Sister
Marta.
Lorraine. How are you? I'm Sister Marta Devnam from the local congregation of Raleigh. I am live here in Knightdale, North Carolina, which is right outside of Raleigh. So I am ready to help everyone enjoy the journey.
Awesome, Sister Martha. I like that positivity, energy that we have right now. And also, to all our viewers and listeners, we are going to talk about on finding the joy in the process of achieving the overall goal rather than just achieving the overall goal itself. Let us be grateful for what we learn in our journey. Let us be patient, involved, be a team player, take care of ourselves, and be aware and grow as we journey. And that is what we are going to talk about right now, Sister Marta. And our viewers right now are typing in their comments. They're very curious. What are we going to talk about right now? What kind of journey you are all in? And I see Sister Hannah Lore, Sister Lauren, Sister Celine, Sister Marina, Sister Diana. Those are our early greeters, Sister Marta. Tell us about that, Sister Marta. Before we go on with our topic discussion, what is enjoying the journey for you?
Enjoying the journey as it relates to our topic, which is talking about goals, is what is that journey that you're going to be experiencing as you are trying to achieve a goal, whether it's something big or whether it's something small. And even if you go on a trip, on a journey, there are different things that you do. So, this is going to be a very exciting topic, and I'm ready to dive into it.
Yes, Sister Marta, and with the picture that we are sending right now, the link for this for this episode, it's a car, right? There's a car, there's picture, there's road, and are we talking about how do we travel? Is it the literal meaning? But on my end, I could say enjoying the journey is just what Sister Marta gave an example is the trip. When you, let's say I travel to Virginia, and my goal is to reach Virginia, of course, to see the beautiful places there and eat delicious food. There's more Filipino food right down there. So we're talking about like we're not focusing on the end goal, which I went to Virginia, but I'm more on focusing on how many like highways I've been to, like tall, or like who are the people I've met while we're traveling, if I'm like commuting, or let's say I'm driving with my friends, or like my husband with my family, or even your church friends, what are those conversations that you're creating, that memory, we're all focusing on that. So what are the things that our viewers and listeners will benefit from this? It's, if you're a parent, what's your journey of being a parent, a new parent, first time mom, first time dad. And if you're a student, what is your journey along the process of achieving that degree that you wanted? What else, Sister Marta? What could we relate on that? Enjoying the journey.
Well, your journey could also be trying to lose weight. Now, that can be enjoyable because once you reach your goal, then you'll say, oh my gosh, I can put myself in that outfit that I've really been wanting to get into. Also, enjoying the journey could be something as simple as doing something outside, trying to beautify your yard at home, and that journey, buying your plants, planting the plants, getting them in the ground, watching them grow.
Yes, Sister Marta. So, our viewers and listeners, you could type in what are those examples that you can share, or the journey that you are in, the process that you have taken, or you're still on that process. Sister Lucy typed in the live chat, like, how do you take care of yourself as you work towards achieving goals? So those are things that you could comment, and we will read it later. Or if you have any questions, like, how will I enjoy if I'm being tired along the process? How will I convince myself to always stay positive? So keep on typing and your questions. And I see Sister Carissa Sala says, interesting topic, Paul. So let's go ahead, Sister Marta. Can you touch on we already know what's journey that we're talking about. Can you please touch on having that mindset that will help you enjoy the process, or this journey that we work hard to achieve our goals? What kind of mindset do we have to have, that we
I'm
need to have? Sorry.
I'm going to look at the mindset, and I'm going to say, let's say my goal is wanting to lose weight. That is a journey because it's a journey that I've been on more than once. But with that journey, I have to set goals that are attainable. I have to make sure that I'm eating the right things. I have to make sure that I'm getting rid of things that I shouldn't have in my home, and making sure that I'm being true to myself to try to achieve that goal. And once I see myself losing the weight, or feeling that I'm eating properly or changing my diet, that becomes enjoyable. That becomes rewarding, Sister Lorraine.
That is very true. You mentioned about losing weight, Sister Martha, and it has been always my everyday goal. If my friends are watching right now, and my family, relatives, and whoever knows me, I always eat food, and that's how I give myself credit. I have mentioned this previous episode. You think of something that makes you happy, that will help you, kind of relax, and uh, do things that will help you grow, do things that will help you, you know um, along the process you will be happy, like say buying a book that will make you happy, that will help you, that will help you, help me with this word, Sister Marta.
Well, you
It's
know
that
what? Well,
stop.
even like to help plan your goal, whatever it is, whether that's like a message board, or whether you have a calendar, whatever that goal is, whatever your journey is that you want to take. Even as you mentioned earlier, Sister Lorraine, trying to be a good mother. A lot of times, a mom can take advice from her mother or sisters or someone in the church, but there are also books out there on how to, be a good mom, and everybody can get those books, and just resources to try to make their journey more enjoyable, and instead of being painful.
Yes, and I think with what you have mentioned, the first one is goal. Like, ask yourself, what is your goal? You started with yourself, and as losing weight, that's the journey. You are not focusing on how many pounds did I lose, or did I achieve my goal. It's the process of you. you experience having those exercises, you got
Yes.
those routine, and even if you're jogging in your street or like in your neighborhood, and you're gonna meet someone, and you're gonna your neighborhood, maybe that's your interaction, it will start on something, like that's the enjoyment of the process. You're not only focusing on how many pounds that you lose, but you enjoy that you see your body is being healthy, your mind is very healthy. So
Right.
yep. So, Sister Marta, can you elaborate some of the ways? First you said you need to have a goal. Yes. And I saw that from Sister Carissa Salas again. She said we have to focus to achieve our goals. The second one, can you elaborate some ways for us to be more adaptable? We more be adaptive to allow us grow more quickly to achieve our goals.
So, this is something that I saw, which is very relevant, and everyone should think about this. When you think about any type of goal, it should be specific, it should be measurable, it should be attainable, irrelevant, and time bound. I think we put a lot of pressure on ourselves, which is why, whenever we're trying to achieve a goal or the journey's not enjoyable, because we don't have a plan, Sister Lorraine. So, we have to have a plan, and I think everyone would say if you have a plan when you start any type of goal, regardless to what it is, it's more enjoyable, it's more fun because you have an idea of what you're doing. You're not just jumping out and saying, okay, I want to do this, but I don't have any plan whatsoever.
That's very true, Sister Marta. And we're all different, and we learn in different ways. And as we are talking about taking care of ourselves, I would just like to greet right now, Brother Johnny Ferrer. Hello, po, Brother Johnny. Happy birthday. I think he mentioned about what pushes him to go to the gym is he always put his gym bag in the car. So every time he run errands and he have this time, he will definitely go there. You're gonna be pushed. That's why what I read from Brother Johnny Ferrer's comment is like this pushed me to go to gym and like exercise. And I know
Brother Johnny's been fit forever, Sister Lorraine. So
that's what I'm about to say. Brother Johnny, you don't need to worry about, you're always fit. And I like that, Sister Martha. Plan. You always after the goal. It's not only writing how many goals. See that process, that even process. It's not process. It's not the. You're not focusing on the how many goals you have written. It's enjoying the process. So, like, what are the goals that I could achieve, and that plan will help you. You know,
yes.
your strengths and weaknesses, as you have mentioned. That time bound. It should be attainable. So as we go on, Sister Martha, can you detail us some methods to take care of ourselves? Why is it important as we enjoy the journey? We should take care of ourselves.
So we'll go back. I'm going to use an example about being a mom, which I'm not, but I have my sisters. I think when people have a goal to be a good mom, they can put a lot of stress on themselves. And they have to realize that you have to take care of your physical and mental health. And that's not just for a new mom, that's with anything. If I wanted to set my goal to lose weight, I still have to take care of myself mentally because I can't stress myself out thinking, well, I went to the gym and this lady looks better than me, or I've been, on this goal and this plan for a month and I still haven't lost any weight. You really have to make sure that whatever your goal is, that you still have to take care of yourself. It can even be a student, um, elementary, high school, or college that is putting so much pressure on themselves because their goal is to make A's and B's or all A's. And then if they don't, then they get stressed out, then they can start having acne. All of those things are physical and mental things that can happen if a person does not take care of themselves while they're trying to achieve a goal, because it's all about enjoying the journey.
That is very true. Sister Marta, there's a lot of our viewers and listeners right now that are typing what are their methods of taking care of themselves. Sister Flo from Oregon. Hi, Sister Flo. She said journaling helps a lot. Recognizing your feelings and being mindful. Consistency is also a key. And what with what Mr. Sister Marta told us a while ago, like when we plan things, we have to also check in with ourselves, right, Sister Marta?
Yes.
Like check ourselves. How are we doing? Is this still working along the process? Should I buckle up and like reflect first, or should I just keep on going and we'll just wait for the result? That's why you have to stick to the plan, and there's always plan B. Like you got to prepare yourself. What if this plan that I thought about will not work for me?
Well, Sister Lorraine, I like this that I see in the live chat, and I think this is Blano is the last name. It says, "Can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself." That is so true. That is so true. I love that. And I also like this one. I'm not sure who put this, but it's one that I wrote down. If you're not changing it, you're choosing it. So if you're not changing something, then you're choosing that situation. So if you have a goal, stick to it, enjoy it. And if you don't, then you're choosing that situation.
I like that too, Sister Martha. And Sister EAC from Raleigh, she said that challenge yourself, because this is what we always like as a teacher, as on my point of view. We always teach kids to compete on themselves. Do not compete on your classmates or maybe in your real life, out of the classroom. Do not compete on somebody else that you're not the same. So we have abilities, we have our strengths and weaknesses, and it would be unfair to compare ourselves to other people. Yes, it adds more pressure, but also you have to be reflective to, like, what do I have that I could grow more, instead of
Exactly.
comparing yourself over and over. And also, coming from Brother Carl Maglanke, I like the idea of having accountability partners po. Hashtag South Atlanta. That's very nice po. And also, don't compete, but make it an inspiration. Yes, that's what I'm
That's
talking about.
very good.
That's very nice. And if what you said, like, if you didn't change it, I mean, if you choose this, and you're not change, there's nothing changing on the path or on the process that you're working. If I could just mention this, my process, like the journey, my goal is to just pass the interview, going to US to teach. Um, and I know the teachers right now, Sister Diana, could relate with this. Our main goal is to just pass the interview when you apply job. But along the process, you realize this is not working for me, because I'm not getting any job offer yet.
You were
And
probably very nervous, right, sister?
yes, and we always keep on praying and practicing our interview skills. And I just realized I enjoyed the journey of talking to different principals here in US. And I have met a lot of different principals in different counties. And what I just realized is, um, I will be always be realistic, because the interviewers always know that this is very ideal when you ask, like, why are we going to hire you, what makes you differ with other applicants. But when I started to talk like this is what we do in the Philippines, and during that interview, will not believe I just sang nursery rhymes, and everybody was just laughing. And I didn't know that that interview um successfully, it was successfully because of that job offer that I have. And just tying in on our next bullet point, Sister Marta, is being thankful. And I am just really, really thankful, because on my thought I have to pass this interview, but along the process I just enjoyed, okay, I will just talk to the principal and like wait for them, what are they gonna ask. I will not like be ideal and like scripted. And I just told them like stories. We just have this conversation. It's not even an interview anymore. And I was so blessed. So, Sister Martha, like, why is it important to be grateful when we achieve our goals? What are the benefits of being grateful?
Well, we know that our Almighty God is always there to help us with whatever journey we're on, whatever goal we set. If we start everything with a prayer, and even if it's baby steps, regardless to how long it takes us to get there, if we see improvement, then improvement is always a reason to be thankful. And whether that's with weight loss, whether that's with anything that we're doing in life, um, we want to be grateful not only to God, but we need to, pat ourselves on the back and say, hey, I did that. I stuck to a schedule, I stuck to a plan. I had my smoothie this morning. Maybe I had pumpkin bread for dinner, but I'm moving forward. So we have to be thankful for any little progress that we make. I think we beat ourselves up too much, Sister Lorraine.
That's true. And Sister Lani said, think clear and positive thoughts. That way, you can have a joyful journey. And I have read some of the comments here that embrace the process, embrace the process. When you're grateful, you remain humble. And also, I saw some of the good comments here. This is a nice point coming from Brother Erwin Hitomo. He said, include God in your plans, regardless what it is, big or small. And as we are being thankful right now, we celebrate those baby steps, just like Sister Marta said. We celebrate those baby steps.
And Brother Rutherford, Fronny from the local congregation of Raleigh said we must plan ahead. And of course, if we plan ahead, everything's going to be successful. So we will be grateful.
Yes, and also Sister Lawrence Pauli said, "I love the comments." Yes, tying up to our last topic, like give yourself a credit. You're complimenting all our viewers and listeners right now. Thank you so much. Now, Sister Marta, we are all already talking about our different experiences, and we are sharing this because we experienced this and we learned something from it. Can you give us some examples that you have overcome this journey and you achieved the goal at the very end?
Yes, this is something very simple, but it's helpful to me. I'm not a yard person. I'll never get yard of the year, but I like for my yard to look decent. So now that I know that the weather's changing, I set a goal to cut all of my plants back and, have all of that done within a certain time frame. And I did. Now I still have to go and, put a little mulch across the top, which is what I was told to do just to kind of protect those plants. But that was a goal that I set and I accomplished it. So, that was difficult in the part that I had to overcome because I work full time, I have obligations, I have responsibilities, and it's getting cold now. But I would come home after 5:30, 6 o'clock, go out in my yard and just do what I had to do. So I overcame all of those things. Thank
Yeah.
you.
And Sister Martha, I think Sister Helen from Fayetteville and also Sister Martha could talk about those yards, the plants, because we had two parts of episode when she talked about taking care of plants. And I would just like to say hello to Brother Andrew. Maybe he could learn some strategies to plant ampalaya.
I want to get Sister Helen to my house so she can help me do everything for next season. That would be great.
That's awesome. I would just like to read also take from Sister Floor. Take a break, evaluate what makes you genuinely happy. Don't be pressured with what other people think. Take small steps towards your goals. And coming from Brother Rutherford, see outcome for development road. Sister Pressing, hello. She's typing her comments right now. There's a lot of things. Brother Erwin, again, he said, plan for little steps that you can achieve until you can
Yes.
commit yourself to bigger things. These are all nice points. And Brother Mike, you will be on a journey whether you like it or not. You like it or not, so plan so you can enjoy it. Thank you so much to all our viewers and listeners. Keep coming on your comments and your greetings. Sister Marta, I'll give your chance right now, your opportunity to say hello to your friends, to your loved ones, to your own local also. Go ahead, Sister Marta, with your greeting.
I would like to greet the local congregation of Raleigh, North Carolina, of course. My resident worker, Brother Jeremy, his beautiful wife, Sister Nikki, also the Gonzalez clan in Virginia, and to everyone who's listening, thank you so much for your support.
Thank you so much, Sister Martha. We always love to have you here. I just would like to add, Brother Rizal, one way to enjoy your journey is to shift your mindset. Instead of viewing challenges as obstacles, try to see them as part of the learning process. A
Very
very good
good.
teacher there, Brother Rizal. The learning process. And I know our kabataan right now, our younger ones could relate with the learning process. When teacher gave you some projects to do, you're always worried about what will my project look like. But as being a teacher, we always want to ask them, how did you come up with this idea? How did you come up with this output? And they will tell us, like, Miss Lorraine, we had some arguments, healthy arguments. Lorraine, we have some differences. And that's what we are teaching them, the open mindedness, the process. And it's real in reality when the kids go out of this classroom and they will experience the same thing. Are you still going to support your group mates just because you don't have this same ideas? Or you're going to find a point where you all have to agree and like meet halfway, and come up with this beautiful result. And I like this conversation so much,
Yes.
Sister Mara, but we don't have much time. It's so quick, but we are all excited to hear some of our activities here in the District of Virginia. So Kuya Tech, let's go with our CFO in action.
CFO in action.
For our district activities, we just were blessed to have our Society of Communicators and Networkers basic radio operations training. And hello, Brother Andrew. We were just inspired by our Children's Worship Service Officer Special gathering that we had on last week. And right now, we are having our Society of Communicators and Networkers Basic Life Support Certification. We will also have our Christian Family Organization Planning Conference. And we are looking forward to our blood donation drive there in High Point. Brother Andrew, we'll see you there. Sister Lucy and all our brethren around District of Virginia, and many more activities. And if you're looking forward to donate, we are all inviting you, our viewers and listeners, to talk to your friend, whoever sent you the link, or the nearest chapel, a Church of Christ in your area, to join our activities. And Sister Martha, can you tell us the process, the enjoyment of your journey being always at the top of our hashtag challenge?
Well, we're very competitive in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I want to say this quickly. We celebrated our 7th anniversary November the 16th. So shout out to our congregation and the district staff for coming the service prior to that, and Brother Steve for officiating our worship service on that day. But Raleigh, we're very competitive. Even though we have a worship service, everybody will still be doing something, but we like to be at the top of the board. And when we're not there, we're going to keep striving. That's our goal. We're enjoying the journey to get back to number one. So come on, Raleigh, we can do it.
Woohoo! And I know our different local right now are typing in their very, very last shout out here in our comment section. So, Kuya Tech, we are ready to celebrate and congratulate all our winners in our hashtag challenge last week. For our winners last week, fifth place, Macon, Georgia. Fourth place, Huntsville, Alabama. Third place, High Point, North Carolina. Second place, Charlotte, North Carolina. And our first place, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Woo!
Mr. Mar is so proud right now. And Brother Jeremy, congratulations, Raleigh, North Carolina, for always at the top of our hashtag challenge. And again, thank you so much. Yes, we are all thankful for this platform, that we are all connected all over the world. And this will not be possible without, of course, thanking our executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our CFO coordinator, SEPSI, CEO, and President, Brother Angelo Eranio Manalo. Maraming salamat po. Thank you so much for joining us here in INC Radio Virginia. See you again next week. Enjoy the journey. Thank you, Sister Marla. Happy birthday, Brother Johnny.
Thank you for having me. Happy birthday, Brother Johnny.
Thank you, Kuya Ted.
This is INC Radio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.